Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name's Antonio and I feel like I'm running it back again. Same day that I am shooting the Predator accuracy lockdown and like final impressions on the cleat. Make sure to check that up down below and up here on the cards as well. I'll have it linked up and I'll give you guys my final impressions in that video about the Predator accuracies and whether you should cop them or not. This video is going to be directly reviewing these bad boys, the Phantom GXs in this awesome orange like mandarin colorway. Guys can tell I've been using them, but there's a reason why they're super clean and nice, because I love these cleats. They're amazing. Spoiler alert. These cleats are amazing. I love them. Literally 7.5, my true size. Got them. I was iffy about them, but I gotta say, these are fantastic. Phantom GXs. I literally am gonna get another pair, but I'm gonna customize them from Nike.com just to really keep a pair on my own. But there's a reason they're all clean. It's because I love them so much. I wanna take care of them, keep them nice and classy and clean, and I've been really enjoying them. So let's talk about it. What do I like? What I don't like after wearing them for about 2 weeks now? Guys, I love the colorway. First of all, the colorway and the overall silhouette of this entire cleat is fantastic. You guys can tell that the bottoms haven't worn off in that cool color like shimmer. It's definitely faded, but you know, it's not as apparent, but it's still there, which is really nice. Nice little touch. You guys can definitely tell that on the sides. I have cleaned them and they still get dirty on the tips there, so maybe pay attention in the turf, like how much you're using them in the turf, because they might start like burning out on the side. I'm not sure, haven't tried it. I'll definitely, if I get another pair of these, which I will 100% do, I'll wear them on the turf and let you guys know my impressions. I've only been wearing them on grass. Let's talk about the upper here, guys. And I know you guys can't see my face, but just want to show this upper. It's amazing. This upper is super nice. Every single ridge here that's like showing on the upper texture, this area all around here that's like really dark orange is grip, and it's so nice. Now the Nike Check is not grippy, and neither is this part of the Nike Check that they have for the second Nike Check in there, but this whole darkened texture here is grippy, and it does add a grip element. It's not as aggressive as the Predator accuracies, so please don't consider them like Predator killers, and they're definitely not. This is completely of a different type of boot, and the reason you would get these is not just because of the grip elements. They definitely enhance your touch, make it a lot more fun to touch the ball, especially in wet conditions. But I would say the reason you're gonna get these over any other cleat, even Vapors, is you're gonna get these because they gave you such a barefoot feel. Like you are literally just kind of feeling like you're naked out there. That's the best way to put it. In other words, what I'm trying to say with these Phantom GXs is if you like a barefoot feel and you literally love Vapors and just want something a little bit wider that's going to be like more comfortable for your toes instead of getting scrunched into Vapors, then get Phantom GXs because of this width on the upper, they do let your toes like expand. In Vapors, my toes are usually like this tight, guys. Like they're almost just crushed. And I love that. I don't have a problem with that because I have narrow feet, so it really doesn't bother me at the end of the day. I'm a Vapor guy. But sometimes that does get flipping annoying, but I still want a cleat that's thin, that makes me feel like I'm agile and pretty much barefoot. And this is the perfect cleat for that, and that's the reason why I'm definitely going to get another pair of these. Now, the upper does allow you to really like, it just like forms your foot super well. I was able to throw these on immediately and feel like I can play a full game. Now, the only thing that does throw me off from the barefoot feel and everything is the studs are really low to the ground, and I felt like I had to get used to the ball kind of like traveling at me at like a higher height because these make me feel like I'm so close in contact with the ground. So I had to get used to like the ball kind of like touching my foot here. It's something you just like adapt, just like the Predators. They have longer studs, so you kind of feel like you're elevated and you're touching the ball a little bit higher than usual. These felt like I was touching the ball a little bit lower than usual because there is literally no padding and no bulk in these cleats. Like it literally makes you feel like you're barefoot, and that's one thing that I really like about these cleats. They just would fit somebody with wide feet amazingly. I kind of wish I had wider feet in these, but what I do is just wear a little bit thicker of a sock, like my Adidas socks, and I definitely fill in the cleat completely. And the extra little bit of length, I do have like a little bit of length. I'd say like my toe kind of gets like right here instead of like right on the tip, but it's nothing dramatic and it's not a deal breaker. Like Pumas, for instance, I'm never gonna get Pumas again, unfortunately, because the length is just too long. Like my toe will be right here, and I just don't appreciate that. I feel like I'm like juggling or touching the ball with too much extra material, but my toe in these is like right here. It's not really like against it, but it's there. It's pretty much there. So nothing to gripe about. A great feature for these cleats is also the studs and the bottoms. I really like them. Now they are different than like Pumas, some Vapors, or like the speed frames from Adidas, because this sole plate just allows your foot to wiggle, to roll in a good way. Like, I'm not saying that they don't have structure, but it's more of a barefoot feel. It's like you're naturally walking on the grass, running on the grass. Like, it really lets your foot be natural and just do its thing with some structure. Because of the way that this X frame is like built, it just really allows your foot to be like relaxed and pivot in a really natural way, and I really like that. Now, one thing that I do miss about like a speed frame and stuff is that you really feel like it's gonna push you off, and these don't have much of a snapback whatsoever. So it's kind of sad to not see the snapback, but in reality, when you're wearing these cleats, you just feel so comfortable that you don't really mind not having that snapback in there. Alrighty, and I know you guys are here for the reasons that I already know. We see in the comment section all the time, and I'm gonna answer your question now. So how is the lockdown? The lockdown is decent. Now, I will say your heel does slip on the low versions of these. The ones I have now are lows, and your heel does slip a little bit. You do have padding in there, but it's really minimal. I'm telling you, it's not enough to lock you in, and the heel is it's there, but you know, you don't get a natural like heel lockdown because it's just, there's not much there, but it allows your cleats to be able to be broken in immediately, and you're able to play right away. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword, you know? So when we look at the heel, you guys can see it's really like just squishy. The padding's really not there for it. But like I mentioned, it's still something that I personally like because you're literally in a barefoot feel. Like I would rather them just keep it this way, even though the lockdown for the heel isn't like there. Just because you're just gonna need to wear grip socks. It is what it is. If you wear grip socks and have these lows, then you are set to go, and boom. And I recommend you guys check my Pure Grip Socks review that I'll have in the cards or down below. Check out that review. I think those are great socks to accompany these cleats, but you do need grip socks to wear these unless you're okay with some heel slippage. I think the compromise for heel slippage here and the uniqueness of this cleat is well warranted. So I would not think that just because you're heel slipping, it shouldn't throw you off from buying these cleats, because these are amazing. I give these like 9.5 out of 10, if not a 10 out of 10 for that heel slippage. But just wear grip socks and you're all good. If you don't wear grip socks, you will notice some heel slippage. It will happen laterally, for me at least, and it is a little bit annoying. But as soon as you get really good lockdown, really good grip socks, you are set to go, and I'm telling you, you're gonna love those. I'm gonna close off the video here, guys. For this review, I would give them a 9.5 out of 10. If you're a vapor guy, or you always were a vapor guy, didn't fit into vapors eventually because your feet got too wide, visit these. You'll love them. And I'm telling you, if you're looking for a barefoot feel, whoo, these are the cleats to go with. These are my #1 favorite cleats. If I have grip socks, I'm rocking them. If I'm not having grip socks, then I'm gonna rock Vapors, no problem. But if I have my grip socks on me, I'm wearing the Phantom GXs, and I know they won't let me down because they have an amazing touch, comfortable. You break them in seconds. You don't have to fight that like you do with Vapors. You always have to kind of fight them to break them in. These are so comfortable for your toes, no blister issues whatsoever, and I just overall love the colorway as well. Let me know in the comment section down below if I should get another pair, and if I'm customizing it, let me know what kind of patterns for the customization and colors I should use to customize my own pair. If this video also gets 10 likes or even 12 likes, I'll get another pair of these, and maybe I'll even switch it up and get the high top version for you guys. Let's check them out. There you go. Super nice. Definitely recommend these. 9.5 out of 10. Let's go.